Are you rethinking your purpose in life? Being centered in a strong spiritual connection is more important now than ever. Hi, I'm Bryn Blankinship, hypnotherapist, international instructor, and author. Each episode, along with Dr. Pat, I'll share my experiences with guiding spiritual regression clients into the afterlife and the soul lessons gained, prompting you to explore your own soul's journey and empowering you by shifting your perception of yourself and your place in this world. I want you to know that you're here by design, not by accident. You are not alone. You are loved. You are here on purpose, for a purpose. When you stand in your truth and fulfill your purpose, you support others in fulfilling theirs. If this intrigues you, stay tuned in as we explore.
Hey, everybody. So today we're going to talk about professional hypnosis certification. And I am Bryn Blankinship. I am the founder of the HypnoRegression Institute. I'm an internationally recognized instructor, and I teach hypnosis certification for clinical hypnosis and past life regression. I am the 2024 IACT Educator of the Year, and that was an honor to be awarded that from the International Association of Counselors and Therapists. And I'm also former lead instructor with the Michael Newton Institute. So what we're going to talk about today is how you can get started and find a rewarding career working with clients the way that I do. I had no idea that I was going to love doing this work as much as I do. I thought it would be fun, but each session is so rewarding. You never know what your client is going to come in with. And it's always a good feeling to help them work past their issues. So let's start with who is this for, how to get certified. Can you do this from the comfort of your own home? What are the benefits of doing this work, right? So as a certified hypnotherapist, it's transformative, just like I was saying. It's transformative for you as well as your client. Of course, the focus is on your client, but each time you help a client reach those goals and move past an issue that was holding them back, it does something for you, and it creates a shift in you as well as helping you look at your life in a different way. And this work is unique. Every session, no two sessions are the same, even though the technique is the same. And if you're thinking about doing this work, it is something that you can do full-time or part-time. And guiding your clients to align is helping you with your own alignment. Helping them with their purpose is helping you with yours, right? So it's flexible work, full or part-time. You can work independently online. The course is an online course, so we're teaching you that from the beginning. You can join a wellness center in your area to work with other wellness professionals. It's how you want to do this work, right? And there's also an increasing demand for hypnotherapists and qualified hypnotherapists, right? So I want to give you a full foundation so that you can do this work, and then you have the confidence to go out there and start working with clients. So the benefits are working in a field that gives you a new career path, right? You have a broader experience through professional training with proven methods that work with all types of clients. And I have an international student base. I have students all over the world. I've been doing this work for 20 years. I have gained experience working with clients, and then I pass that on to you. And I leave out things that are not necessary. Like, I don't spend a lot of time on the history of hypnosis. I'd rather spend the time to teach you how to guide clients and how to get them into that state and to successfully guide clients into a hypnotic state to resolve their issues. So let's talk a little bit about the course and the format. It is a Zoom online course, And it's the same course that I used to teach in person, but we do it on Zoom. So from the beginning, you are learning how to work with other people online from the comfort of your home, or maybe out of an office that you might be in, with people in other parts of the world, right? Students in class that you're practicing with, they're in other time zones. This is helping you from the beginning to get comfortable with that format. It's live, it's interactive, and we will do experientials as well as lecture and demo. So we will talk about things, we will demonstrate things, and then we will have you practice with another student so that you can learn that way with supervised assistance, right? Because me and my staff, we're there to help guide you while we're doing the practice sessions in class. And then afterwards, you have more confidence when you go out on your own and you're doing some of the practice sessions and, getting through certification. So you're gaining online session experience and you're gaining technique. I want you to learn technique, and this is going to help you expand your business beyond your local area. And now we're going to get into more of an overview, right? Let's talk about the course, because this is really important for you to understand. It's a dual certification, all right? So you have the choice to you can take it separately, or you can take it in stages, one after the other, back to back, and be certified in a very short period of time. So we've changed the course a little bit from how I was doing it. And it is, like I said, it's designed to give you a firm foundation when working with others and to elevate your hypnosis practice. If you're an existing hypnotherapist, you're going to add to your skill set. And I have techniques that I have developed over the years. So synergistic hypnosis is my format. It's a proprietary technique. It's a method for addressing mind, body, spirit. We have other techniques like the HypnoBridge, clinical regression outline, HypnoRegression, and those are for working with current and past life techniques to help your clients identify the root cause of an issue and then help them to resolve it, right? And these are techniques that work for all kinds of issues. So whatever your client comes in with, you can have a method to go in, hone in on the issue, and then learn how to uncover, identify, and resolve that for them. I also give you scripts. You're going to learn script writing. I'm going to teach you the foundation of a good script, but I'm also going to give you some scripts, because in the beginning, you need something to work from. And you're going to learn from those scripts, and then you're going to be able to step out and be on your own. All right, so there's a little bit of support there. And then in the class, I used to be an actress, so we use embedded learning. We use some audition acting techniques to help you get through confidence issues, because you're learning a lot, and then you're going to get out there and be practicing this, with your clients after the course. And I want you to have a nice, solid foundation to do this work. I get it. I remember what it was like to be in the client chair. I remember the nerves. I remember all of that. So I want to help you as much as I can. Of course, it's going to be a learning curve, and you're going to experience some things as you're going through it. But then you learn from that, you pick yourself up, and you improve, right? So there's also personal growth for you, right? It's an immersive technique in the class. So it's interactive and embedded learning that you're learning along the way. So the new format, it is a 2-day intro to hypnosis, okay? 2 days intro to hypnosis. This is so that you can learn to put someone into hypnosis and how to bring them out. It's a chance for you to test this out, see if this is a good fit for you, if this is something that you want to do. This is required to move forward to level 1 clinical hypnosis, and then the next step would be HypnoRegression level 2. So it's a chance for you to do that. and then learn some of the basics. So you will come away with some basics, but you don't have any certification. And then we're going to move to level 1. Level 1 is hypno skill sets. So with level 1, we're learning transpersonal hypnotherapy. It's interactive. You're going to learn to take your client into a deeper state and then be able to talk with them to get to the core of what is causing the issue and then how to resolve that. We do this with counterparts therapy. We do this with co-creating with your future self, supporting the child within, calming the inner critic. We do stress management, weight release, smoking cessation, which includes vaping and chewing tobacco, sports performance. These are all good foundational techniques because some of your clients are not going to want to do the spiritual work, and some of them want to do this kind of work first before stepping forward into like a past life session. So it's good foundational work. It's good for opening the door to resolving fears, like fear of flying, fear of heights. There's also an introduction to NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming. We're going to do a self-hypnosis. So this is just an overview. There's so much that we cover in the course. I can't do it all in one session, in one segment, but I'm trying to give you the highlights of what we cover, and then we break it down in the course. And then taking level 2, we cover age regression, childhood regression, womb regression, and past life regression. So not only will you be hearing lecture and demo, but you'll be facilitating sessions and you'll be receiving sessions because you learn as much from the client chair. This is where you can learn to shift negative patterns. You can improve relationships. You're opening the door for your client and yourself in the class, opening the door to your intuitive gifts and guidance from, higher beings that are here supporting you, your hypnosis guides that are with you, right? And there are also energetic release techniques. The in-class experientials are incredible. There's ancestral work. There's the effect bridge, which is a technique for guiding your clients into that space. So, it's really powerful work, and you're helping clients to tap into past life gifts and skills by doing this. And this is where they can learn to have insight into why they're experiencing some of the challenges, what is happening behind the scenes that's causing them to go through some of the things they are. It helps to improve relationships. So this is the course, level 1, the intro course, level 1 and level 2. Okay. And then we are going to move into the advanced course. Okay. Oh, and there's also some practice building. So, because we want to give you some business techniques and some practical application also for working with clients and building your practice and things that you can do to save money, right? Spend your money here, don't spend it there. So there's practical application. Then following certification, we have a level 3 course, and you have to get certified and get some experience behind you. And then you can move into level 3, soul expression, spiritual regression. So in past lives, we do work with some afterlife, work with higher beings, and we learn about soul purpose. And, we do get some help that way. But when you're getting into soul expression, spiritual regression, this is soul level work. We're working the entire session in the spiritual state, in the spirit realm, with guides, helpers, soul advisory council. There's healing work involved. It's helping you, you're going to go through the process in class, and then it's going to help you to learn how to do this for others, to help them tap into that part of themselves to find and follow their soul's guidance, right? It reminds people that you're not here alone. My guides are with me right now. Yours are with you right now, helping us through all the things that we do throughout the day, and we're not even thinking about it, right? This is putting you in alignment with that so you can have more clarity, you can have more confidence, and you can have more self-assuredness moving through your daily life. So, oh, and along with that, it's also a magnification of that soul energy in your physical body. We talk about that and explore that as well. So after the course, right? So I've taken the course, then what happens? Where am I going to be? After taking the course, you will be completing case studies, all right? I have a group set up. It's called Hypnosis Apprenticeship. It's a private group just for your class. You will complete your case studies and then with the assistance of my review team, they will review case studies and give you a detailed letter with feedback telling you what you're doing right and what needs improvement. Okay. This is important because we want to give you constructive criticism, things to improve while you're learning, but we also want to let you know the things you're doing well. And we want to see what you can do on your own when you're not in class. So you'll be doing that. And then upon approval, you will have a dual certification in hypnotherapy and regression. If taking both courses, so you can take them separately or you can take them together. But if you take them back to back, you can have the dual certification as a certified hypnotherapist and a regressionist with a specialty in stress management, weight release, smoking cessation, past life regression. And then in the advanced study, you will also be a regression specialist once you've completed level 3. All right. And then once you're certified with level 1 and 2, you can then switch over to a different group, and you would be in my Empowering Souls group. And this is with all the graduates from my course. So this is to help support you while you're building your practice. This is so that you're out there and you're like, hey, anybody want to do a session? Or, hey, anybody have any experience working with this type of a situation with clients? This is a group, it's your group. It's there for you to ask questions. It's there for you to get support. My students have lifelong friendships from my courses, right? People they met in class, then people they met in the group after class. Sometimes you have people in your area that might want to meet up and, get together and discuss the business or whatever you want to discuss, right? Sometimes you're going to meet up online and meet up with people in other countries that you can do sessions with, or you can, learn from each other. So that's the benefit of these groups. And then you're also eligible for membership with the IACT, International Association of Counselors and Therapists. Okay. And they're a recognized group. They have a virtual library of like 10,000 different videos and books and demonstrations, from people that in our field that have passed on, but we have recorded material of them doing sessions. And this is free for members and you can check it out and use it, but you don't have to take on another course. I've given you the foundation and then you're going to build on that. And so it's up to you, the momentum you want to build. Taking the intro course and then moving right into level 1 and then into level 2 right away gets you certified within a few months. So that's your choice. All right. So the big question is, when is this coming up? We have a course coming up. We have one coming up in August, but we were able to get one come for the end of July. So you can check on the website, and there's the 2-day intro course in July coming up in about a week. But I may be able to get you in to that one. And then if that schedule doesn't work for your schedule, well, then we've got the one in August. It's a 2-day, Saturday, Sunday. And like I said, it's a prerequisite for level 1. And it's going to teach you how to hypnotize. It's going to teach you deepening techniques, a little bit of technique in the middle, and then emerging your client. So you're going to have that foundation and you'll come away with something to practice with. And then you can take level 1. Now you can apply part of the payment that you paid for the intro course towards level 1. if you take the next course that's coming up. So let me just backtrack. We have July or August, the 2-day course, and then October is level 1, and then level 2 will follow in November. So if that's something that you want to do, then you could, by Christmas, by the beginning of the year, you can be certified as a hypnotherapist. And we work with you throughout this process. We want to see you succeed. We have support systems put into place. There's a group call that we do following the course to help you. Like I said, we've got that group for you to be on, to ask questions and to share. If you have a positive experience, share that too, because that helps your fellow students as they're going through their certification process as well. So that's the course, that's the format. There's more on the website. And if this is something that speaks to you and you're drawn to this work, then contact me through my website, brynblankinship.com, Bryn with a Y, Blankinship with an I. You can also follow me on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, at Bryn Blankinship Author. And just reach out to me. Let me know that you're interested in the course. I'll give you more details. I'll get you signed up. And then, any questions you have, I'll cover that as well. So, people will always say, when is the best time to become a hypnotherapist? And I have some people that have waited for 5 years, right? They've contacted me, they've been waiting. The best time is now. Because if you wait, then procrastination and delays get in. And, if you just get started where you're at, do what you can, build on that, and then grow from there. And then sometimes people find out that they can take the whole course. They didn't know they would be able to, but they were able to take the whole course now and get started much quicker than they thought. It's so rewarding, y'all. We are doing sacred work with your clients. We are sharing a sacred experience with them like no other, right? And like my book, The Limitless Soul, that's a collection of case studies from my clients. Those are sessions that I was privileged enough to be part of. I helped facilitate, and it was incredible. I didn't know I'd be writing a book. I was just facilitating the session, having an incredible time, right? And then my guides led me and them to do that, all right? So just remember that helping others fulfill their purpose is helping you with yours. And if this speaks to you, then please contact me, Bryn Blankinship, brynblankinship.com, and we'll get you started on your career path. And you can thrive and certify as a professional hypnotherapist and a regressionist today. So I have so much I want to cover, and I'm not going to be able to cover it all. So I just want to end up by saying I'm contacted all the time by clients. Okay. And, we did the session and then months go by, sometimes years go by, and I run into them around town, or they contact me by email or a phone call and say, Bryn, you helped me quit smoking, or you helped me lose weight, or you helped me get past this fear or this relationship issue that I was having. And it changed my life. And it is so heartwarming to experience that with clients, right? Because I do this all the time, and then they go out into the world, and I don't know until I run into them. I had one gentleman that I ran into about a week ago, and I helped him quit smoking, right? He did the work. I led him through the process. He did the work. Well, he had all his friends come in, and I knew that when they came in. But he said, I didn't want to be the only non-smoker. You've improved my health. It's changed my life. It's changed their lives. And now they're much healthier because they're not smoking. They're not putting that into their energy field. Fear of flying. I had someone recently, a couple of days ago, contact me about a past life session that we did a few years ago. And a family member went to the same place that he experienced a past life. And he never told that family member about that place, but they had a really bad feeling about being there. it matched up. I don't want to give away too much detail, but it matched up with what happened to that person in their past life there. And she felt like she was going to be killed, not knowing that she had been killed in her actual past life there. So you just never know where this work is going to lead. And then, some of the feedback that you get from clients from these incredible experiences it's pretty wonderful. And like I said, no two sessions are the same. So if this is something that you want to do, get in touch. We will get you in and get you started on your new career path to being a certified hypnotherapist and regressionist. All right. Thank you so much.
You've been listening to Afterlife Teacher, Soul Lessons bringing you full circle with Bryn Blankinship and Dr. Pat. Tune into Transformation Talk Radio for more discussions of the soul's journey across different lifetimes and soul lessons gained, helping you to consider the deeper reason you are here. Bryn shares her wisdom spanning 20 years of guiding spiritual regression clients into the afterlife and connecting them with their spiritual team and soul's purpose to bring them full circle, helping you gain insight into your own soul's purpose while supporting others in fulfilling theirs. Living in partnership with your soul, with less worry and greater trust, you can be in divine flow and thrive. For more information on becoming a certified hypnotherapist and regressionist and assisting with the global transformation taking place, visit brynblankinship.com.